today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 things that can cause delay into somebody's life. 3 things that can cause somebody marking time in life, or 3 things that can make somebody's effort not to yield a positive increase, no matter how effort, no matter how strong, or no matter how sincere the person is. And it makes this person it makes that person to be walking like an elephant and eat like an ant. And these 3 methods are the most powerful thing that has been held in, or that is holding a lot of people down in this life of our days, because these are the things that has been in existence, either the ones that we know or the ones that we did not know about it. So in today's video, like I said, I want to talk more about this topic called the thing that can cause delay in your life, and also by God's grace how to deal with it. So if you want to know about this, how to stop the spirit of delay in your life and start making progress, please do keep watching while I share with you. I welcome you all. Welcome back again to my channel. Good morning to you, good afternoon and good evening. I'm greeting you all, depends on wherever you are watching me from and exactly when you see this video. If you are new in my channel, thank you very much for joining me. My name is Promise. So in this channel I share about the spiritual tips. And health tips, how to use natural things for this use. So if you find it helpful and you want to know more, please do subscribe and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you will always get notified whenever I upload a new video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back. I love you all and stay blessed. How are you guys doing? I hope you all are doing well. I pray that God Almighty will bless and grant all your heart desire. So guys, in today's video, I want to talk on the causes of all the things that can cause delay in somebody's life, and by God's grace, and some few things you can do or you will do to liberate yourself if you are going through this or if you experience this. Now, number one, there is so many ways people can contact, or people are going through, or people are finding themselves in the midst of delay. That is why that you see sometimes you make a particular prayers, or you do a particular spiritual thing that you saw others are testifying without your own being positive about it, without you getting a good result about it. Now you kept asking yourself is it not the same thing that I'm doing that this person did, or is it not the same particular method I follow that this particular person followed? Now that's why in most of my video I used to advise you, please, anytime that you are praying or anytime that you are doing any of the spiritual tips or spiritual recipes, please don't be tired, don't be frustrated, don't say, oh, I've done this one, I've done this, therefore you are not going to try any other one. The reason is that the one I am going through, both of us may be going through the same thing, but the cause of what I'm going through may not be the cause of what you are going through. Yes, I may be going through delay, or somebody else may be going through delay, or our enemies may be going through delay in life. But yes, this particular delay are not caused by the same thing. That is why you don't compete destiny. I'm sorry, I just want to make this clear to everyone so you will understand. And when you understand and you follow it in a right way, you will see that that delay in your life will be a thing of the past. It will end without you struggling. Now when you are going through a lot of things, stop competing yourself. Stop dealing your destiny with somebody else, because the destinies are different. The foundation you came from may be different from the foundation that another person came from, or the cause of what is happening to the person might not be exactly the cause of your own problem. Now, delay can be caused. Let me just give you these 3 important ways that delay or people are going through delays. Number 1 is through spiritual marriage. Now, if you are the type or a lady or you're a man and you fall yourself or you see yourself into this errand that you have a spiritual spouse, you have a spiritual husband, you have a spiritual wife. This spiritual husband, a spiritual wife, to me, I consider it as the most dangerous, or as things that you must not take very, very lightly, because it can cause delay in somebody's life. It can frustrate somebody. If you're a lady, you married a man and that man is a billionaire, this spirit can bring that man from up to 0. So it's something that you don't just play with. So one or people can contact, or people can be going through spiritual delay or delay in life through this means of spiritual marriage. All right. Now another way that you can be going through, or you will find yourself being delayed in life, is through witchcraft activities or wizard activities. Yes, witchcraft, wizard, charms and all that. Yes, these ones I consider them as a witchcraft activities, because these are the man-made. This is as a result of somebody bewitching you. This is as a result of somebody did something to you, or maybe your neighbor, your cousin, your family member, or whosoever, manipulating you not to go far in life. You find out you are going through spiritual delay in life. You do this business, no achievement. You follow this person, travel abroad, no achievement. And you don't compete yourself. You don't expect somebody that is on or her own being caused by spiritual marriage or spiritual spouse. The solutions are not the same. Alright, now another way someone can be delayed in life, or what can cause delay in somebody's life, is as a result of family foundations. Yes. Now, like I used to say this, I've been making a lot of videos in this particular topic. Let me tell you, sometimes pay attention to whatever you're going through. Like our forefathers, our old generation, our ancestors, some of them, they went into some agreement with some spirits. They went into agreement some powers. Some of them, they don't know the consequences. They don't know the outcome of that particular or the consequences of that agreement. Now, I'm sorry, I was discussing something with somebody and he said something, and I said, let me tell you, she told me that, oh, everywhere I went, that I would be told that the reason that our ladies in my family are not getting married is as a result of what our forefathers did. There is some powers they acquired, and these are the cause. And it happens to every members in the family, that all of them, both extended family, as far as the person comes from that lineage, their lady are not getting married. Now I asked her, let me tell you, to me, I don't think, I'm just saying based on my own wisdom, I don't think that when our forefathers, those that might, like, that some of the things they committed are the things that we are going through in life. All right, let me just make it clear. I don't think that when they went to acquire this power, that they told them the consequences of the power, or they have been told that, okay, after acquiring this power, that these are the things that is going to reflect on the family. All the ladies in your generation are not going to get married. I don't think if that agreement was made to them, they would have agreed for that. No, they wouldn't. You don't negotiate with spirit. That's why I told you in most of my videos that whenever you are praying, know the spirit that you are inviting. Know the power you are calling to answer. There is thousands of powers. There is thousands of good and bad powers. Any power, any spirit that you invited will come and work for you. Yes, at that particular moment, because you offer something to that spirit, because you have an agreement with that spirit, because you called upon that spirit, definitely that spirit will come and answer you, whether good spirit or bad spirit. But let me tell you, if you have ever invited bad spirit or evil spirit to answer you, believe you me, if that spirit gives you one solution, there is 10,000 consequences that will follow that. It might not be on your own time. It might be people that comes before you, or people that come after you. So that is why I came to ask a lot of people, if our forefathers, if generation causes that a lot of people are going through, if then that when they went there, they say, okay, you want to acquire power, you want to acquire protection. Now, after acquiring all these things, by the time you have gone, all your generations, they are not going to be progress. I don't think they are going to accept that. I don't think. But because they were only told the advantage of what they needed at that particular moment, so they failed to understand the consequences that followed that, and which we as a new generation came into the world and start suffering about it. Let me tell you, this generation causes this foundational problem is very deep, that if I really want to explain to you about this, it's going to take whole days. Like, it's going to take all days, because there is some spiritual mysteries in this. That's why I saw a lot of people, they say, oh, spiritual foundation, does it matter? Just pray that you don't fall into the ones that are very dangerous, so you don't compare your destiny with others. All right. Now, what am I trying to? I'm just trying to point out where or what can cause delays or what can cause frustrations working without achieving anything in the life of people. Now, when you fall into any of these, like I said, three, I'm just giving you three, which is the most three important one, or the three ways that can cause this. Number one is from spiritual spouse, spiritual marriage, spiritual husband, spiritual wife. Number two is maybe witchcraft activities, enemies, evil people, bad ones. And then number two is family foundation, foundational causes or generation causes. Now, for example, let me just quickly share if maybe this particular one is for those that their delay is as a result of foundational causes or evil people. You do this particular recipe by 1 o'clock. Now, when doing such prayers or when doing such recipe, it's very good you do it at night. That's why some people, when you made a video, they will be like, oh, I cannot do it at night, cannot do it in the morning. Please, there is principle for everything. We believe, or spiritually is believed as a human activities goes on in a spiritual realm. That is how it happens. So the way you wake up every morning, you go to your normal activities, in the night you come back to relax. That is how it happens in a spiritual realm. So if you want to deal with your enemy, if you want to deal with a spiritual being, you have to do it at midnight, because by that time they must have gathered, they must have come down. You see that some people that is doing evil witchcraft, they only operate at night. So that is how it is. So if you are having any of these problems, let me tell you, midnight prayers, midnight recipes, all are very, very powerful. Now, without wasting your time, I'm sorry. This is what you are going to do. When you get to 1 o'clock, you wake up, get a salt. If you have a sea salt, fine. If you have normal salt, get it. I'm talking based on people that their own is as a result of family foundation or evil people. Okay, now when you get this salt, you get a bowl of water that you can use to wash your hand. Okay, now when you get it, now you get palm oil. All right, that is red oil. Now you are going to stand barefoot 1 o'clock. Stand barefoot. When you stand barefoot, first of all, make a prayer on that water, on the salt, and in that red oil. Then after that, use the mixture, mix the red oil and the salt together, and say this word, that salt and oil does not go wrong. Therefore, this spirit of delay, you are going to put it in your palm. Okay, you say, this spirit of delay that I've ever inherited from my foundations. Now you will know why, or you will know if your own is as a result of your family foundation and all that. Maybe I will come out for that. Or quickly, let me just share. If you are the type that anytime you sleep at night, you are seeing yourself in your former schools, you are seeing yourself when you were in the village, you are seeing yourself with so many old places that you have been to. This is as a result of spiritual causes of delay, all right, manipulations, let me put it that way. But when you keep seeing yourself that maybe you slept at night, you are seeing yourself, you are seeing masquerade, you are dancing with masquerade, you are seeing some dead people in your place and all that. Or not only that, there is some physical ones that you can see. What is that physical one? In a family where you live, like I told you, a lady, there are about more than 10 ladies, up to 40, 50, no one has gotten married. So you should know that something is wrong. All right, but in as much as you see yourself in the night having some intercourse and all that, know it is as a result of spiritual response. So in that area, let me be honest with you, in that area you have to go and settle. In that particular area, you have to go and settle. Go and settle that spirit. Go and settle that response. Two cannot work together except they agree. So you don't want it. Go and make settlement. Sometimes you did not commit it yourself. Maybe in my next video, I'm going to share with you how or the means one can contact spiritual marriages. There is different ways that someone can contact the spirits. So your own is just go and settle and let that spirit go. But if your own is as a result of family problem, do this particular recipe, you are going to be liberated by God's grace. Get this oil, get water, and get a water in a white bowl. Get oil, get salt. If you have a sea salt, fine. If you have normal salt, fine. Now stand barefoot 1 o'clock midnight. Pray, call your name 21 times and said, from today I'm disconnecting myself from every connection or every delay or anything that you have connected from your family. Call that in the name of your family 4 times. Everything that has been hindering people, that is hindering me as well as a result of what I connected from this family, today I am liberating, I'm separating myself. I am using this salt which is thirsty, and I'm using this water which everyone, both spirits needs water, and I'm using this oil which represents blood. You know that in this era we don't deal with blood, so that is blood connections. You want to like disconnect yourself. Then let me not waste your time. After that, use that particular mixture, the red and the red oil and the salt. When you are saying all this, you are going to put it in your palms, in your 2 palms. Then after that, you are going to rub it very well and feel the hot sensation. Then after you don't rub it, don't watch it at that instant. Now start making other prayers. From today henceforth, I'm going to see light. From today henceforth, progress will come into my life. From today henceforth, you start blessing yourself. Do this for at least 25 to 30 minutes. Now use that the same water to wash your hand. Okay, wash your hand. Then after washing your hand, go and pour that water outside where there is sand. Let's assume where you are living is tidal, that there is no sand on it. Okay, let's do it this way. Just pour the water, but mainly you need where there is sand. But don't worry, if you are living in a tidal place, just pour the sand. And make sure when you pour that water, make sure you pour that water that you used to wash your hand out there. Don't go outside that night again. See you the next morning. So you are going to be doing this for 7 days. Get a new white bowl, all right, and do this particular recipe. 7 days, you will be liberated. So sorry, it has taken a lot of time. I'm going to share more tips about this. If you want me to share more tips on other ways and how to do it, please, I want you to comment it on this section, so I will know that you are really interested in this. I know it has already launched, because this mystery or this history is very, very deep. I'm sorry for taking your time. Stay blessed. See you in my next video.